Okay, so let's have a look. Did we make playoffs? Yes, we did. And who do we play? Oh god. Oh god. Hey guys, Timothy here, aka FCFan21, bringing you the first week of playoffs of the Burn Tower Draft League Season 5 Raikou Division, and as you may have seen, we play against Steve Guy, coach of the Rookideez Nuts, and yeah, we play against the owner of the league. And yeah, there's a lot at stake, because I want to win, of course, that's being number one, and he's the owner. And number two, I am in contention of becoming a moderator for the league, and I don't want to ruin my chances, so I basically don't want to give him any reason not to pick me, but that means I should lose, and yeah. So, yeah, playoffs. Steve had a fantastic season because, well, he finished first this season, as you may have seen in the previous shot. I am going to have a look at his record. He was 6-2 with a 21 differential. Yeah, we were just barely clinching playoffs because of differential, because we had a differential of 5 over Ceresleen and a differential of 10 over Wisdom. Yeah, so that's pretty decent. Looking at his let's have a look at the MVPs. Comfy was MVP because he played a game less than Barracuda and has 2 deaths less than Barracuda, but both have a 12 kills. And finishing above Ceresleen's Iron Boulder, which is pretty decent. Above Dragapult, yeah, above everything else. Looking at the MVP ranking, the first thing that I see from Steve is the Skuntank at number 9. Okay. 8-3. So pretty decent for a Skuntank to finish that high. Number 12 is Overqwil Water. 7-2. Do we see anything else from Steve? I don't. Oh, Lucario, 38th position with a 5-0 record. Still pretty decent. But I'm giving things away. Let's have a look at Steve's team. Of course, yeah, something you might expect from someone who finished first in the league. He does have a pretty solid team. Starting off with Latios, a fast and hard-hitting special attacker with the ability to fire off Draco Meteors. Can be a setup Coal Mine set, could be an agility weakness policy set. Yeah, a lot of options there. Just like the Heatran, a more bulky offensive mon with that 130 base special attack stat, high defensive stats, and a decent HP stat. Very matches up pretty well defensively against my team, so that's something to keep in mind. And Flame Body will also have a opportunity as a Flame Body defensive set to burn my physical attackers like the Barracuda. Ogerpon Water or Wellspring, yeah, a hard-hitting, and I believe it's not the fastest thing on his team because he has a Jolteon and an Italian, but a very fast, and I think it's his fastest physical attacker. So Screamtail, very nice bulky mon. It's not gonna rack up a lot of kills, but is incredible in supporting the team with Wish, with Stealth Rocks. Because of its high speed stat, it is able to encore many Pokemon into a setup move. So basically forcing a switch. So yeah, Donphan, great physical wall. Is able to both set up Stealth Rocks and remove them with Rapid Spin. Because of his high attack stat, can spam things like Earthquake, Rock type moves for the flying types he can't hit otherwise, or use Knockoff and get rid of items that way. His first Terra Captain is the Jolteon with Terra Electric, Ice and Fairy. Yeah, I've mainly seen Jolteon as a special breaker with that high speed stat and 1/10 for special attack. Doesn't have the widest move pool, but it's decent enough to break things. And with the Terra Ice, it can take on the ground types that otherwise can, cover or block his switch outs with the Volt Switch. Lucario, one of his highest kill mons, has a high speed and attack stats. Both his attack and special attack are above 100, I believe. So it's always a question if he's running physical or special Lucario. Braviary is his second Terra Captain with Terra Flying, Ground and Fighting. Great switch up for the from the Jolteon, with Braviary being more physical oriented, so being able to do a lot of damage on the physical side. Inteleon, yeah, just a fast mon, again able to hit hard. Yeah, not really. It's mainly a revenge killer, I feel like, with that high attack and speed stat. And last but not least, the Skunk Tank, that's surprisingly doing well in the kills. Normally it's more of a support set, but he's been able to use it very offensively, I guess. So, what do I bring this week against them? We start off with the Barraskewda Heart as a physical breaker. Max attack with an Adamant Nature, 184 in his speed and 72 in HP. With this spread, I ensure in rain I outspeed even Scarfed Jolteon. So that's always nice. Moveset is Liquidation, Terra Blast, Close Combat and Flip Turn. Liquidation for the main damage output. Terra Blast is there for the Latios, because otherwise I won't have much to hit it with. And Close Combat is mainly for things like the Heatran, the Lucario, and for the Ogerpon Water, because Liquidation gets absorbed by Water Absorb. Next up is going to be Pelipper the Big Milk. 104 HP, max defense, 152 special attack with the Mother's Nature and Drizzle. So yeah, being the physical wall, it can take on the Ogerpon Water pretty well. Only max attack. Power Whip will do over half, but my Hurricane should be able to pick up an Oko on any offensive Ogerpon set. Other physical attackers are Donphan, and I can take ground type moves very well because I'm flying type, and even rock type moves, besides having a decent chance to miss, still don't do all that much. I can always take one and serve Donphan at least down to his sturdy. Lucario, if physical, I can take on pretty well, and Skunk Tank is the only thing that's physical that can be a minor problem when physical, but not all that worried about it, to be honest. Hurricane, Surf, U-Turn and Roost as his moveset. Like I said, Hurricane just doing a lot of stab damage. Don't really have a special thing except for the Ogerpon Water, of course. Surf for things like Donphan, and U-Turn to get out if I expect a switch out of from Steve's side. Third is going to be Overqwil, this Samurai, as a setup sweeper, max attack 200, special attack or speed Should be speed, not special attack. And 56 in defense with the Jolly Nature and the Swift Swim. Potion Jab, Crunch, Liquidation and Swords Dance. After a Swords Dance and in rain, I can basically outspeed everything. The Pelipper is holding the Dambrock, so I do have 8 turns of rain after switch in. So yeah, if I can get rain up, U-turn out, I have 7 turns left. If I set up a Swords Dance, I have 6. And I can proceed to sweep from there, because Poison Jab kills things like the Ogerpon, Water, Scream Trail possibly, depending on his set. Crunch does do a lot against the Latios, well, mainly Latios, and Liquidation for things like the Heatran, the Donphan, and other things that I don't want to use Poison Jab or Crunch on. And yeah, just doing a lot of damage and hopefully sweep the remaining of his team. Fourth is going to be Hoopa as a funny special wall this week. We run 16 HP EVs, max special defense with Sassy Nature, and 240 in the special attack. Holding a Citrus Berry, Shadow Ball, Energy Ball, Focus Punch, and Substitute. Hoopa is a great special wall for against my opponent. Latios can 3-hit KO with Draco Meteor, Timid Nature, and without a boosting item. And Shadow Ball can straight up KO it. Other special things like the Scream Tail, Shadow Ball will do a lot of damage against. Jolteon can't really break it, and even Shadow Ball, I believe, doesn't even OHKO with this set. Special Lucario can't really easily break it down, just the Skuntank that can do a lot of damage against me. And to wall my opponent's special attackers, Hoopa is going to be an important thing, but I didn't have anything to hit Heatran with. Shadow Ball is a 2-shot against a physical defensive set, but against the special defensive set I can use Substitute and Focus Punch and hopefully surprise Steve that way. If he switches out on the Substitute, I have free sub up and can deal damage. And once I have used my Citrus Berry and successfully use an attack, I steal his item, which is always nice. So hopefully both the Citrus Magician part work on this set and the Sub Focus Punch work on this set. I mean, only that will be already a lot of content. Fifth is going to be Hacksaw the Cleaver. It's going to be a Defogger and a Physical Breaker. 24 HP, max attack, 232 speed, 232 speed, and a Adamant Nature with Swarm. I did not want to use his Sharpness ability because I did not bring any cutting moves. And Sheer Force would have taken away Trailblaze's effect, so I did not want to use Sheer Force as well, so I'm running Swarm. Lunge, Close Combat, like I said, Trailblaze and Defog. With a Trailblaze up, I should be able to outspeed everything without a Scarf. Lunge is just great against things like the Ogerpon Water. The Scream Tail takes neutral damage. Against Latios, it's great. Heatran doesn't like to take a close combat. Lucario doesn't like the close combat. Depending on Braviary's typing, I can always use a Terra type. If he's Terra Flying, I should switch out because I can't really hit it. If he's not Terrestrialized, close combat will hit him neutrally. So yeah, and with the boots I won't take any damage at all when switching in. And yeah, last but not least we have our Cholidan Cable as a special breaker and an overall wall. Max HP, 240 special defense, 16 in special attack, modest nature with stamina and the Assault Vest. Yeah, this is a set I really like to use. Flash Cannon, Draco Meteor, Electro Shot and Body Press. Flash Cannon hits things like the Scream Tail super effectively. Draco Meteor is for the Latios, for Ogerpon. For Donphan, for Jolteon, Braviary, and the Skuntank. Electroshot is always nice to boost my special attack, unless I have a Donphan in front of me, of course. And Body Press, just dealing super effective damage to things like the Heatran and the Lucario is always great, because otherwise they would kind of wall me. And with Body Press I always have a way of hitting those. And with Stamina, Body Press is always getting boosted. Only thing I'm missing is a Wisher or a Healing Wisher to keep Cable a bit more healthy, but it's whatever. So, looking at Steve's team, what do I expect him to bring? I firstly expect him to bring the Ogerpon Water, or the Wellspring, because it matches up very well against most of my team. I expect the Heatran to come, because it is defensively pretty strong against my team. I expect Lucario to come, because it's because of his him being dual attack, being able to run physical or special. I believe he has a lot of options against my team, which I don't like, but that's why I expect him to bring it. Skuntank is one of his skill leaders, so I do expect him to bring it. And he needs a bit more defense with the team. I expect the Latios to fully come, because it's a threat as well. And last but not least, I expect the Donphan to come. That's just me predicting. I base my predictions off having analyzed the team on paper. If he brings some crazy sets, he could definitely bring one of the other four to the game. I wouldn't be surprised if he brings at least one of his Terra Captains for our game. And I was already debating between the Heatran and the Screamtail, so yeah, like I said, there's a lot of things I can see coming, and only the Inteleon is something I feel like not all is the least viable, and still it can have a decent place on his team. So yeah, this is going to be the team I'm going to bring. I am going to contact Steve, and yeah, I will see you all in the battle.
Okay, so we are here with Steve, and a couple of things I expected, but I did not expect the Braviary. So Braviary is there instead of Lucario, and the Jolteon over the Heatran. No, over the Skuntank. Okay. So no Skuntank, no Inteleon. Didn't really expect Inteleon, so no Lucario. I see Jolteon, I see Donphan, no Screamtail. Great, because that thing is pretty annoying. Wellspring, Heatran, Latios. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. I think he expected a Convey. What's Wisdom? Pelipper would be great, except for the Jolteon and the Latios. If he is Terra Fighting Braviary into my Archeludon. Braviary. Let's say Bulk Up, Terra Fighting with Close Combat. I should be able to live, but it will do a lot of damage. I think Pelipper will be my safest bet.
So we go for Pelipper. Yeah, like I expected, there is the Donphan. I expect he just wants to set up Stealth Rocks. So a Surf would be great, but Pelipper, the Donphan. Yeah, Surf should always be an knockout. Hurricane is a 2-shot, and I could do Hurricane as a middle ground play, because I should be naturally faster than a Donphan. And what would he... yeah. His switch-in would either be the Jolteon, Latios, but I do expect the Wellspring to switch in if he switches. So I think I'm gonna click Hurricane turn 1. And if he stays in, I probably 2-shot it. And if he switches out, I don't see Jolteon coming in that easily. I think he wants a safe switch for the Jolteon because Surf could do some real damage. And Heatran doesn't want to switch it into a Surf as well. And I forgot my nicknames. Damn it. I'm gonna click Hurricane. Sorry, Big Milk, you're just a Pelipper now. Well, whatever. Latios, catching a Hurricane. Ooh, decent damage. And I think I can switch into Hoopa. And Scout for damage. Or I can go into Overqwil, but if he hits me with an attack, I'll be a sad man. Yeah, I have a small chance to live a Scarf Draco Meteor. And Hoopa can take... By the way, why am I not putting the calc to use there? Yeah, this is an offensive one. So I'm gonna switch into Hoopa. Steve, don't already call hacks, man. I mean, it's confused, it hasn't done anything, so if he hurts itself... Okay, now you can complain. Substitute wouldn't be... Well, he is outspeeding. What would he switch into? I think Heatran. I'm clicking sub. I'm gonna pop my strat right away. Because why wouldn't I? Hoopa, don't let me down. He's switching. I click substitute. And I'm going to click Focus Punch because I can do it. And it's content, baby, so Heatran offensive,
can barely break it, but Focus Punch should put it in range for Shadow Ball. Earth Power, fine with me. Doesn't break sub! Damn! Chople Berry. I don't think the Chople Berry was for that. But 31%. Chople. Chople, 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 chople. Ah, okay. %31% with Chople. If he is... Ah, okay. So, if he is now without a Chople, he definitely lives this. So, I'm clicking Focus Punch again, and nothing really wants to take it. If he switches back into Latios, it's gonna die to a Shadow Ball. And everything else takes neutral damage from this, so... I mean, 31% with a Chople Berry is still pretty decent. And if I can... I mean, Earth Power didn't break sub, so... could be something like this. Oompa Loompa, 29. I did not see a leftovers, nor did I see a Rocky Helmet. Whatchamacallit, a Donphan. Focus Punch did 29. So max HP is likely. And Energy Ball should be able to put it out now, so gonna click it. Ooh, max Spadef. Because otherwise it would have killed, yeah. 49%. So probably something like Careful. And it's still a roll to kill, damn it. Why can't I ever have nice things? Because I am a whiny little bitch. You did not hear that from me. Let's see. Ice Shard. Small damage, so... Shadow Ball, nah. Shadow. Energy Ball. No overpredicting, just claiming a kill. So, no hazard removal for him. Ogerpon Wellspring, I do have a Pelipper for you. Wait a second. I think Archaludon would be a better switch in. Because Rain will end after this next turn, and there's no way he is clicking Superpower this turn, so I will be getting a stamina boost as well. Or he's clicking Swords Dance, Ivy Cutchel, 32%, Arch into Wellspring, in the Rain, Ivy Cutchel did 31%. So yeah, probably max attack, Jolly Nature. I am at +1 defense, and if I have 69%, nice. And Superpower is a move he can run. I should live a Superpower and I can fire off a Body Press and do over half to it. If I switch out into Pelipper from... He loses also one stage of attack. I'm gonna scout for it. Heatran comes in. That's... Oh, come on! First round, immediate. Oh. 278. I am 295, so he needs speed investment to outspeed me. So... Body press is pretty free here. But... Draco Meteor into a max special defense of Heatran. Archeludon. Draco Meteor into max def. Is an Oko. On the other hand, 43. I am a +1 by the way. So that's a definite Oko if he hard switch into Scarf Latios. I still do some decent chip. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's 2 down. Come on. Okay. This is going pretty well so far, honestly. I mean, I have the 2-mon advantage. Cleaver hasn't switched in yet. Barraskewda hasn't switched in yet. Overqwil hasn't switched in yet. Into the Wellspring Mask. Draco is still the best option here, so I'm gonna click Draco Meteor. Encore me, fine. Ah, 23% because of the burn, that's annoying. Burn. Yeah. I've seen Encore, Ivy Cutchel. Other moves will probably be Power Whip and either Swords Dance or the Superpower. And what do I need Archeludon for? Into Jolteon it's pretty nice, but once I've got Reina back up, I have Overqwil and Barraskewda to take care of them, that one. Yeah, I think I am clicking Body Press and I want to see what he wants to do. After I've reconnected, of course, because Body Press, show me U-turn. Gives me a +2 defense boost. And he goes into his Latios. 15%. Into Latios. Yeah. Honestly, I don't have a great switch in. I mean, I can go into Hoopa, but don't really see a reason why I want to do that now. Yeah, Draco will kill if he connects, so we'll just see. He recovers, okay. Can Encore please? And thank you. I'm dropping a Draco. And Latios will die from that. So either he drops a Draco or I drop a Draco on him. And he needs to hit his Draco. Orswear is also a KO now. That's unfortunate. Dragon Pulse. It's enough. Dragon Pulse. Did 30.5. So then he must be modest. And he's definitely not scarfed. I have not seen... Okay. Into Hoopa. I can go Cleaver as well. Setting up a Trailblaze would be nice. But I know he's not Scarfed, so I can go into Barraskewda and click Terra Blast. I mean, I am 100% sure he's not Scarfed, so... Ogerpon is at 77. And that thing is definitely not Scarfed as well. So Barraskewda is a safe switch. Terra Blast should be a KO onto this set. Barraskewda, Terra Ice, yeah, Terra Blast is a KO. Into Wellspring, it's a definite 2-shot if I don't KO it now, so... Give me a nice Frozen Crown on top of my fish. Yeah, give my fish a Frozen Crown and let me take something out. Yeah, there's nothing really taking... Ooh, damn. Terra Ice is gonna cook. And the great thing is, there are just 2 mons that are able to be Scarfed, Jolteon and the Braviary. If he switches in the Braviary, which I don't expect, I expect him to switch to the Ogerpon Wellspring, which might or might not drop from the Terra Blast. If Jolteon is Scarfed, I can still switch out into Hoopa, because I expect him to use an Electric type move. If it's the Braviary that's Scarfed, I'm not worried at all, because I can switch into Pelipper, set up Drain again, and use both my Barraskewda and my Overqwil to take that thing out. So even though Archelodon is gone, I feel pretty confident about my matchup at this point. And I'm gonna have a look at my girlfriend. Did you listen and found anything? There we go. There we go. No Braviary for him. Great. But did anything I said make sense, or did you didn't listen? You didn't listen, of course. Guys, if you ever take a girlfriend, don't be surprised if she doesn't listen, because that's what women do. And there we have a Jolteon. I don't think he can afford to not click a Electric type move. Wait, by the way, I am now an Ice type Jolteon. I'm at 91%. So I did 61, yeah, 91. His Thunderbolt, max special attack, timid, has a 31% chance to KO me. No bueno, I'm going to switch out into Hoopa. If he goes for the Thunderbolt, I take it pretty well. And I can scout for a possible Scarf. Terra Electric, Volt Switch, 29%. Citrus Berry pops off. Volt Switch, Terra Electric did 29%, so yeah, that's probably timid. Wellspring. Do I have enough turns with a... I do think so. I switch out into Pelipper, set up Rain. Corn Leech. That's fine by me. Know his entire set now. And I will let my Pelipper go down and sweep with probably Overqwil. U-turn, fine. If I used Surf, it would have been better, of course, but that's whatever. I'm going for the 5 turf. Yeah, after this turn I have 5 turns. So he's probably gonna click Volt Switch here. What do I know about this? Recover and Dragon Pulse, Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech as his only attacking moves. I expect him to click Volt Switch again. I did not see a Life Orb activate. Could be Specs. Specs, Jolteon. No, because it did not do nearly enough damage to be Specs into my Hoopa. Because with Boots it did 26.8 to 32.1 and his Volt Switch did 28.9. So I can check for Specs. Yeah, that would have been it. That would have been way more. So he is, I would say, Boots. Yeah. Volt Switch into the Ogerpon, but I have a KO with Overqwil. So I am clicking Poison Jab. And he can try to stall out rain turns now. But with 562 speed, I know nothing is scarfed. So, well, the Jolteon might be scarfed. I mean, he has clicked Volt Switch twice, and I don't have any... wait. I know he has Ivy Cudgel and Horn Leech. Overqwil. Wellspring. I know it's rain. Ivy Cudgel. Horn Leech. He has a Encore. What was his final move again? It was U-turn. U-turn. This is a set. In the rain. Ivy Cudgel has a chance to KO me, but... Poison Jab into this. Yeah, I'm gonna click Poison Jab. And I do believe, or at least I hope, this is checkmate. With 5 turns and 3 months to kill. I like those odds. Into the Latios. Just straight up dies. Gives me 1 less mon to worry with 4 more turns. Now, let's calc the Jolteon in the rain. I have a decent chance to kill this if Jolteon is choice scarfed. He outspeeds. Okay. Terra Electric. Might kill with Thunderbolt, but I do have a Barraskewda in rain that will always outspeed, so Poison Jab. Overqwil, rain. He does have 71%. I am clicking Poison Jab. There we go. Now it's just the Ogerpon. Yes! There we go, semi-finals! With a 4-0 victory over Steve. GG. Yeah, me and playoffs hasn't always been the greatest match, but we made semi-finals this year, so, or this season. 2 more games, and I finally have a championship under my belt. But still we're still not there, so yeah, not only do I have a video for this week, we have a video for next week. How nice.
thank you all for watching. Like I said, I hope to upload at least 2 more videos. And yeah, I will definitely see you all next week. Thank you all for watching, and bye!